So in terms of material, not much to consult here. Right now we don't have the sketch for this anymore. So this stuff here in the fair copy, I mean, that's the first time we see this material. And I mean, to be honest, there's not much of a difference between what's in the fair copy and what we see now that's been published. Just a couple of minor edits. So here we've got this. So the appoggiatura here is actually penciled in. It used to be, and by no means is this some sort of, earth-shattering difference. But I do think it sounds a little bit nicer. He probably thought so as well, so he decided to add that in. Not a big difference. And the other one is over here. So this used to be just, obviously he thought that maybe, repeating the same rhythm over and over again might have been a bit monotonous, so he decided to add a little bit of that in, and I think it's an interesting thing to spruce it up. All right, so enough of the material. I mean, this piece is fairly old, and also it's the hunting song. I don't think necessarily a lot of us who live in the city nowadays do much of hunting. But I mean, hunting used to be like a really big thing for the nobles of Schumann's time. So, people would go out to the countryside or whatnot. They'd come riding on horses. They have their hunting dogs at the ready. And of course, we can't miss the people who are, operating the horns. And so I think a lot of the hunting songs of that time basically describe, well, at least they include the sounds of the horns. And obviously this is no exception. So we've got here the perfect fourths, as well as the very clean ascending triads. So I think that's a pretty typical kind of a horn sound in musical depictions like these. As well, I think there are maybe some places that could be kind of attributed to maybe like horse sounds, like the galloping sound basically. Because you've got that characteristic kind of, got that little galloping rhythm going on, and also a little bit of activity going on in the right hand.